Crash out. Claressa Shields is back at it again over a rumor that Papoose was at the same Cardi B show as Remy Ma. I know you lying. Music, hey there. It's Anonymous Tea where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello everyone. Hello you. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Sending good vibes, new positivity. Sending blessings and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Crash Out, Claressa Shields. She's back at it again. We are talking Papoose. We are talking 50 Cent. We are talking Remy, and of course, we are talking Cardi B. And this latest crash out with Claressa Shields is all in the DMS. I don't know what happened. She alleged that she turned a new leaf. She lied to Angela Y amongst other lies, fairy tales, and fantasies that she was going to ignore the noise. She was going to ignore the haters. She was not going to be responding to the DMS. No more. No, Remy Ma is a trigger. Remy Ma is such a trigger for Claressa Shields. Anything that indicates that Papoose and Remy are on the path to reconciliation. Here go Claressa Shields and the DMS. You know what I'm saying? But first, we got to get to what Cardi B said about Remy. See, this is what it looks like when you have a real friendship. When you actually want to take pictures and photos with somebody you actually like. They were hugging and everything else. Video and Cardi B says, real ass, real pretty BTCH. Y'all know what that is. Thank you so much for coming. And then tags Remy. Y'all, this is real. She actually follows Remy and doesn't follow any gropies on the right. You know what I'm saying? Now, what has kicked off this latest Claressa Shields crash out? What has her coming out of her body? What has her coming out of her soul? What has her going completely crazy, loco, insane in the membrane? You know what I'm saying? Needing a 5,150 hold. Oh, I think it was engineered because Cardi B had shouted out Remy Ma, and that went viral, and the crowd went viral for Remy Ma at the Cardi B show. And Remy Ma is living her best life, Gucci, from head to toe. You know what I'm saying? And this is what Papoose decided to repost on his Instagram. I believe it was a post and delete, but we'll talk about it. So, right off the bat, I don't know if y'all can see on the far right hand side of your screens. It says a repost from This Is 50. You guys, what is This Is 50? This Is 50 is This Is. 50.com is a hip-hop news and gossip site that was founded by none other than 50 Cent aka Curtis Jackson in 2008 as a social networking tool for fans. So already you've got Pap, aka Remy Ma's husband, lurking on 50 Cent's fan page website to say what the tea is, to say what the people are saying about the Cardi B show. Right? And so what happens is Pap posts and deletes this story repost of some video from Cardi B's show and has the caption, you know how you watch an artist perform and you be thinking damn, he came out to the wrong song, came out to the perfect song, this my underscore T right here, 100 and some emojis, including the middle finger emoji, and then there was another caption as well. Now, this actually looked pretty darn good with heart emoji and angel emoji, finger cross emoji, prayer emoji, fire emoji. Now, I don't know what song he's talking about. Because by the time I saw this, it was already removed from Papoose's site. So, not sure if the song is shade to Remy or if he's throwing shade to Remy Ma. But here's the thing. Remy Ma is bigger than the program. She's the one that got the shout out, not you. She's the one that the crowd went crazy for, not you. She's the one who's not lost in New York like you were the other day. She's not the one who is having difficulty walking over guardrails and heels in New York like your entanglement mistress side chick is, right? You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma's got New York City on lock and all the things. So, I believe this might have, been the catalyst for somebody to get into the DMS of Claressa Shields and try to put two and two together and make some magic happen. You know what I'm saying? Like a genie in the bottle. So, let's see what happened in the DMS that has Claressa Shields going ham. So the first DM is, I think the screenshot was there to indicate that you know this person, they have some mutuals apparently, that they follow, but that to indicate that this is the official Claressa Shields Instagram account. So they sent it looks like a video of Remy at the Cardi B show. You know what I'm saying? Rapping in Gucci down from head to toe. And then also a screenshot of Papoose's repost from this isis50.com. And the person wrote, I guess they was at Cardi B concert together. LOL. Laughter now. Even I know that that's not I'm not interpreting as that. I'm interpreting that as a riposte. And so then Claressa responds, "Girl, shut the F up. Pap was here at the house. We together right now, and last night." Well, if that's the case, Claressa Shields, why are you on the internet going back and forth with people you don't know? I don't get it. So then somebody says, they respond, "I hear you. LOL. Pics say otherwise. Lol. We know your mouth a lie. Lol." And then Claressa Shields says, "Bit. What pics?" And then says the roared. And again, it's like Claressa Shields. All that fake talk about turning 31, turning a new leaf. How she was going to be more grateful, more humble, was not going to go back and forth with people, was not going to be negative Nancy with people. All of it is a lie. All of it is a lie. Claressa Shields has to have chaos, has to be disrespectful, has to have gutter snipe behavior, has to act ghetto, has to have ratchetness in order for her to function. You guys, it's literally the fuel to all of her madness. Her living a nice life, being polite to people, being friendly to people is not in her DNA. So, let's get to the next set of ER messages in the DMS. Wait, is that Mr. Skinny? Laughter shoutouts. Mr. Skinny. I am sure he had a funny reaction to all of this chaos with Claressa Shields going on, because this is complete and utter madness, if you ask me. So, next set of DMIs that we have to get into, you guys, saying that Claressa Shields said as well that he reposted stuff off of This Is 50. Are you really that dumb? So basically, Claressa is letting us know, which we already know, that her and Papoose are obsessed with 50 Cent and are obsessed with Remy and are lurking on pages. You know what I'm saying? They're probably on the Remy network as well, lurking on the pages to see what the tay is and what is going on. Then Claressa Shields says, "Yes, you are that dumb," with laughing emojis again saying that. Are you dumb? That Remy always says like it's so weird how much Claressa Shields wants to morph into Remy, but is being so disgusting and acting like a side chick, acting like a side piece, acting like an entanglement. So then the user responds, "Pat posted and Rem was there, but you go ahead, lol." Then Claressa Shields is still going, "You dumb dumb." He reposted a video off This Is 50 page. "We were at home last night." And so then the fan responds, "I'm dumb. LOL. I'm not messing with married women. LOL. You the dumb one. LOL." And then here comes Claressa Shields' favorite line. It's called divorce. Claressa, the divorce has been filed at the same imaginary court as your cease to assist against 50 Cent. So make it make sense. Laughter then you guys. It says as well, "If that was you, believe Pap not repost _TL." Then Claressa responds, "And you thought you was helping me out with 3 laughing Too bad he was licking my co-HIE last night. No 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 no." And here's the thing. And who was he and who was Papoose doing that to for the last couple of decades with his wife? But like you think you've got a prize. Claressa, you know what I'm saying? Like it's weirdo behavior. We had better things to do than go out. Bye yes. You had better things to do because you are sitting on reading your DMs, looking through the comments, stalking This Is 50 page, stalking Cardi B's page, stalking Remy Ma's page because y'all are pressed and stressed that Remy Ma got a shout out that Remy Ma will not go away cause y'all are not going to be living no happily ever after. And then the user replies, "Pap, not that dude to repost. He was there, lol. Just like the fur coat spot. He was there. Just like his birthday party. She was there." Laughter wait. What birthday party? Which birthday party are we talking about? Now, he was at, the Golden Child's birthday party with Remy Ma. They just did not have any pictures together that we are aware of. And then the user says, "Bye, dum dum." Says, "You going to be waiting forever for that divorce. That's never going to happen. It's public records. Boo." And why would he be reposting off of This Is 50 page lol? Because he's obsessed, you guys. He is absolutely obsessed. Now the comments did not disappoint, and I just wanted to highlight a few of them in there. Because it's what the people feel. Now this is some alleged tea that was on another blog page. I believe it's called No Skips Tea, and they were alleging that we were all there and he was front row. I think they meant front row, and Remy was in Card's vib part. He was fiending to see his wife. I swear I kept getting up to get a drink, and Lou, why you think? Remy started rapping Cardi lyrics cause she peeped his corny ass. I don't know about that. I would think pictures or video potentially would have resurfaced of now, if Papoose was at the show, but I've not seen any receipts. You know what I'm saying? that Papoose was there. So, nonetheless, that is a rumor. So then, somebody all else said, if he was at home, I wouldn't even argue or respond. Then somebody else said, she is about the slowest woman I have ever seen in a long time, and it is not because he is using her. She's slow because Hat Woman sits up here and says that he was, eating her cat last night and posed it for everyone to see. Sorry, Rissa fans, but your girl is ghetto. No integrity, low vibrational, miserable deep down in her soul. She's slow, a head case, and it's not even funny anymore. She needs help. She doesn't even have a clue on how to be a lady with style and grace. Then somebody else said, as a married woman, a man ain't signing no papers until he's ready to not have a specific woman not be his wife. Thank you. So, Miss Shields, LMAO, read that again until you comprehend. Laughter Papa Pisces, so they never get over their ex. Every girl after is a rebound. Why does she keep saying it's called divorce? Ma'am, there is no divorce, and that's what the people are just trying to say. If you're going to talk about that crinkled up piece of paper that you're calling Papoose, that did a filing and everything else, then how come there's no progression on any divorce proceedings? There's no divorce decree. There's no parenting pants since they share a minor child and all the things. Like it's Claressa Shields that is completely, lost in the sauce, believes all of Papoose's lies and everything else and is probably, trying to do his best to shield her from the internet except where she is chronically online on the internet, and is always in combative mode and is always in fight mode. But here is the thing, Claressa really is just so crass. She's so you know what I'm saying? She is so unrefined. She's inappropriate. And anytime I've noticed this is multiple times now, anytime there is anything that is a threat to her and Papoose, she always goes for the jugular. And she did it on the Breakfast Club when she stood up there trying to show off her body and alleged that she does all these tricks in the bedroom. She also alluded to those things on Angela, basically saying that she doesn't need to go on lip service. She's not a relationship expert, but basically you should suck your man's dick or somebody else will, as if that is enough to keep somebody around. As if that is enough to, you know what I'm saying? Maintain all of this that you're trying to allege is a happy relationship, right? And again, if you're claiming to be Christian and claiming to be about God, nobody that is godly is acting like this on the internet, is being crass and disgusting and nasty like this on the internet and talking so much about alleged sexual activities and everything else, trying to make it seem like that puts you above somebody else. And considering Remy Ma says Papoose cares a lot about his public image, it is really interesting to see him go down the ship with Claressa Shields and just allow this nonsense to continue and her to speak so disgustingly about their personal lives and everything else, like nobody cares. Nobody wants to, let's be honest for a second. Nobody is jealous of any of this. Absolutely nobody. The real question people keep asking is why you and Papoose seem so obsessed with Remy Ma. And now suddenly you're both focused on 50 Cent as well. From the outside looking in, it honestly feels strange. It's giving very weird energy. It almost looks like instead of living your own lives, you're sitting on your phones constantly worrying about what Remy Ma is doing and what 50 Cent is doing. People notice that kind of behavior. When someone is constantly focused on other people, it usually says more about them than the people they're talking about. The constant comments, the reactions, the little digs, it all feels like projection. Instead of focusing on your own moves, you're worried about everyone else's business. And let's talk about the music for a second. Why isn't anybody really talking about the project Asgent Proprovactor? It dropped, it made a little noise, and then it disappeared just as quickly. There was no real momentum, no real conversation, and no real impact. It came and went before most people even realized it was out. Then there's the situation with Claressa Shields trying to push her music as well. People keep hearing about streaming problems and technical issues, but honestly, even when those issues get resolved, that excuse probably isn't going to change much, because the truth is, if people were truly excited about the music, they would already be waiting for it. The demand would already be there. The bigger problem is the image that's being presented to the public. A lot of people are watching this situation and shaking their heads. From their perspective, it looks like someone proudly parading around with a married man. That's not a good look, and people are not shy about saying it. Everyone knows there hasn't been an official divorce finalized. There's no divorce decree. There are no confirmed court proceedings happening right now. That's why many people believe deep down, Claressa Shields understands the situation more than she lets on. But instead of stepping back, it almost feels like she's trying to prove something to the world, like she wants to show that she can stay in the picture. no matter what. Even if it means being labeled as the other woman in the situation involving Papoose and Remy Ma. The problem is that situations like this rarely end well. History has shown that relationships built under these circumstances usually come with a lot of complications. Even if Papoose and Remy Ma eventually decide to officially divorce, that doesn't guarantee a happy ending for anyone involved. The trust issues alone would be enough to create constant tension. When someone enters a relationship that began as an affair, there's always that lingering doubt in the back of your mind. You start wondering if the same thing could happen again. If someone was willing to step outside of their marriage once, what stops them from doing it again? That thought can follow you everywhere. For someone in the position of a so-called side chick, life can become a constant cycle of looking over your shoulder. One minute you're wondering if the man might go back to his wife. The next minute you're wondering if there are other women in the picture too. Names in the phone, contacts in the Rolodex, people he might be entertaining when things get complicated. That kind of uncertainty can slowly eat away at any relationship. And that's why so many observers believe this situation isn't going to end peacefully. Too many emotions are involved. Too many public comments have already been made. And too many people are watching every move, whether things explode publicly or simply fade away behind the scenes. It's hard to imagine this story having a smooth ending at the end of the day. The drama, the back and forth and the constant commentary only add more fuel to the fire. Instead of calming things down, it keeps the conversation alive and keeps people analyzing every little detail. But that's where we're going to leave things for now. The situation is still unfolding, and people will definitely continue sharing their opinions about everything involving Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa Shields. So let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. Do you think this situation will eventually calm down? Or do you think the drama is just getting started? And before you go, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're alerted the moment new content drops. With that being said, we've reached the end of the road for this video. I'll be back very soon with another update, so stay tuned.